And they're not bad, but compared to these absolute gems, I just don't think they can win. These are a lot better. The texture,
are you talking about?
The texture and the taste is better.
We're back and we've got 8 of the most popular store-bought cookie brands here. We've got Oreo, Fig Newtons, Biscoff, Nutter Butter, Keebler, Fudge, Chips Ahoy, Mother's, and Pepperidge Farm.
We're going to be doing a tournament-style taste test today to see which is the very best store-bought cookie. Thank you to Sarah R. and Terrific Creations for this video idea. And hey, before we jump into the taste test and you're new around here, or for some reason you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so if you like food, because every single week we post a food-related video.
That's right. So the cookies that we have here are kind of each of the brand's basic or maybe original cookie, except for this one over here.
Yeah.
Today for the Oreos, we've got their, I don't know, specialized Pokemon cookie, but it's still the same thing as a regular Oreo.
Yeah, still the same flavor.
But like regular Fig Newtons, it's not a strawberry or raspberry flavor, regular Nutter Butters, and so on. So we're going to be taking all of these original cookies and seeing who makes the very best store-bought cookie.
We're starting off the taste test with Pepperidge Farm's soft baked chocolate chip cookies versus Chips Ahoy real chocolate chunk cookies.
So, I don't know, you want to start with the soft or the hard?
Let's start with the hard cookies.
Okay.
These things have a lot of chocolate chunks.
Yeah.
They're not chocolate chips, they're
Yeah.
chunks.
I got a bunch more than you did.
Yeah, you did. It's not really fair.
All right, let's try it. These are kind of on the crunchy side, but they're not like hard cookies.
They're kind of crumbly.
Yeah, they do crumble.
I've
a
always
lot.
liked the taste of these things, but I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the texture. They're kind of, they're too dry for me, I think.
They are kind of dry. The thing I like about them is the chocolate. There's a lot of chocolate in there. It's not like super high quality chocolate. And I would say the cookie in general is also not super high quality.
Right.
But it does have a pretty good flavor.
All right, these things look pretty promising.
Well, and Pepperidge Farm, I mean, they're kind of the premium cookie when you go to the cookie aisle. So I do expect these to be better. I guess let's find out if they actually are. Definitely soft. It's pretty close to like a homemade cookie.
I don't know if I would say that, but I definitely prefer this texture over the Chips Ahoy texture.
The texture is really good.
And I also like the chocolate chunks in there.
I'm more of a semi-sweet. These are milk chocolate. They are good milk chocolate chunks or chips, but I prefer semi-sweet. Yeah. I would still say that this one is a better cookie than the Chips Ahoy.
They both have a decent flavor, but I definitely prefer the texture of the Pepperidge Farms, so I'm going to say this has to move on.
Pepper Farm going on. All right, for the second round, we've got Keebler's Fudge Stripes versus Oreos. Now, you can see this package is a little bit different than the normal Oreos. This is their Pokemon theme, and here we've got a Pikachu Oreo, but as you can see on the other side, I don't know if you can actually tell, but this is a normal Oreo cookie.
Yep.
Just it has a different stamp on one side that's a Pokemon character. So these are both hard cookies. They're not soft baked.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Start with the
Well,
fudge
yeah,
stripe?
I'm looking at the Keebler Fudge Stripes. These look
pretty good.
Pretty good to me.
Yeah. Nice layer of fudge on the bottom with stripes. And you definitely taste that chocolate like all throughout the whole time you're chewing, which is kind of nice.
I love the chocolate on that. I think they actually say something about real Keebler fudge. And I think they, I don't know if that actually means anything, but
it's actually pretty good.
Keebler has some pretty good fudge.
They do. All right. How about the
Oreos?
Oreo. I'm going to bite Pikachu's head off. I mean, it's an Oreo. It's good. Oreos are good.
We actually did an Oreo video to see what was the best flavor if you want to check that out. Link in the top corner.
And there's a lot of good Oreo flavors. I would say several that are better than the original
Yeah, original
Oreo.
isn't the best. And actually, we did another video, generic versus name brand.
Right.
And we found that the Walmart version of Oreos were actually better than the real thing.
I know. So if we were doing Walmart's Twist and Shout, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Versus Keebler, it might be a different story, but in this case, I'm going to say I like the Fudge Stripe better.
I like the Fudge
Oreo.
Stripes better too. That's kind of surprising. Maybe that'll surprise a lot of people, but yeah, I think these are definitely better. The fudge in these things, really good.
Yep. All right. Moving on to the next round.
Next up, we've got Biscoff, or as I like to call them, airplane cookies, versus the original Nutter Butters.
Yep, and props real quick to the Nutter Butter, because when I opened it, the peanut butter is like, ooh, that smells good. The bad thing is they don't have that nice little flap to open
I was
up.
pretty disappointed about that. They gotta have it. And it's also made by Nabisco.
I know.
Same people that make Oreos, and Oreos has that thing, so why can't Nutter Butter?
I don't know. Anyway, let's eat some cookies.
All right.
Nutter Butter first. Nice little crunch to the cookie. And the peanut butter is pretty soft, but not, well, I was going to say not super strong tasting, but actually it's got some pretty heavy peanut butter taste.
You know what? I kind of thought I didn't like these, and it's not my favorite, but better than I expected. I like the texture, and the peanut butter is pretty good. I was going to say it's a little bit too dry, but the peanut butter kind of makes up for that.
It does. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Not great, but I like it.
All right, well, how about the airplane cookies?
I don't know. I'm going to feel like I'm sitting on row 19A in the middle aisle seat. You know,
Subtle.
I actually kind of like the flavor
Me too.
of that.
It's very unique.
It is. Oh, you know what? That's what it says on their packaging. What does it say? Small cookie, unique taste.
That's
So,
true.
yep, you called it there. It's an airplane cookie, though.
Yeah.
I mean, why do they sell those in the store? You just eat those on airplanes. The funny thing is, though, my daughters saw that we were doing Biscoff, and both of them, well, I have 3, but 2 of them were like, ooh, Biscoff, I love those. And I'm thinking, what? It's an airplane cookie.
Well, I like them. I think they have a nice,
like
unique
a
flavor. And they're pretty subtle, too.
Gingery
Oh, yeah.
Like a ginger snap, kind of.
That's why, yeah, on airplanes you get the ginger ale and the ginger
Snap.
Biscoff cookies.
The thing I don't like about it is that it's just kind of hard.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, it's kind of plain.
Well, I could go either way on this one, so I'm going to let you decide which one wins. I will take another bite of this, though.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say Nutter Butter. I like better.
All right.
You go good with that? All right, Nutter Butter going on to the second round. All right, last matchup of the first round, we've got Nabisco's Fig Newtons against Mother's Animal Cookies, or as I like to call them, the little kitty cookies.
Well, I haven't had these in a while, but as far as I remember, these are pretty darn good. So.
I don't know. They're just like, to me, like sugar bombs. It's just
Exactly.
about the sugar with those. There's
Yeah.
no taste, flavor. I don't know. All right,
Well, I'm going to eat this first.
let's eat this animal cookie. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it could be a cow, a dog, a horse, a rhinoceros, an elephant.
Well, I already ate mine, and I want another one.
What?
The texture, oh, that might be too big.
That's cheating.
The texture is so good. Probably
What
the best
are you
texture
talking
so
about?
far. It's soft on the outside with the, what do you call that? Frosting, maybe? And then it has a really nice crunch on the
I have to
inside.
agree. There's something interesting about the texture that I like,
Yeah.
but the flavor, I don't know. It's just like, I don't even know what it is. What flavor is that?
Sugar.
Sugar flavor.
That's why I like it. It has a great texture and it tastes sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. The color's kind of cool. I do like the pink. It's kind of fun.
Yep.
All right, let's try the soft Fig Newtons. I like that they're really soft. I think maybe they're flavored.
Oh,
Ones
the
are
flavor
better than
is
the
not.
Fig, but
The flavor is not that great.
really?
And I don't like the texture either. It's too dry. I've had lots of texture problems this taste test. It's dry, and the flavor, it doesn't taste very good to me.
The outside part is pretty dry. I agree. I think Fig Newtons are an acquired taste, and I kind of grew up with these because
Well, we used to buy these a lot when I was younger.
it's probably because I like them.
Yeah, and I think I liked them then. And they're not bad, but compared to these absolute gems, I just don't think they can win. These are a lot better. The texture,
Are you talking
the
about?
texture and the taste is better.
Okay, I have to admit that these are not as good as
Yeah.
I remembered after eating all the other cookies that we've tried. But compared to Mother's,
No, come on, these are good. The texture is amazing, and the taste is good. I'm going in to eat another one.
you're like ready to give that a 10 out of 10, and it's a little kitty cookie.
So what?
You must have fond memories of that too when you were a kid. All right. I'm going to say that I
Well-
kind of like these better, but it's actually not as much as I expected.
Yeah, the texture isn't good, and the taste isn't good. Whereas on this,
I
okay,
like
maybe
the texture. They're soft.
they're too dry. These,
They're kind of dry.
amazing texture and pretty decent taste. So,
Amazing.
amazing.
All right, I can't argue. So we're gonna have to send Mothers to the next round.
We're on to the semifinals, and we've got Pepperidge Farms versus Keebler. These are two really good cookies, so I'm excited for this.
David versus Goliath.
Yes.
All right, starting with the Fudge stripes.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I lost some of mine, too.
Falling apart.
That fudge is really good. We already determined that last time.
Yeah, pretty tasty.
But let's see how they stack up to the Pepperidge Farms soft-baked chocolate chip cookies.
I'm going for a bite where I see lots of chocolate chips.
Yeah, me too.
It does have quite a few.
Texture really helps
I
it.
really like the soft bacon.
So soft.
It's not like they're like soft falling apart, but seriously, it's kind of like a homemade cookie.
Yeah.
Now,
In terms of texture, yes. In terms of taste,
the taste
no.
is not as good as a homemade cookie, but the texture is really, really close.
Yeah.
So I really like it for that reason.
And what puts it above the others is it's also kind of moist. The others are soft, but dry. These are soft and moist.
They're just perfect in that regard.
Yes, they are.
But the flavor, I would say, is kind of lacking. That's kind of got a little bit of a strange flavor to it.
Good, but
just a little bit off. In
not
my
amazing.
opinion,
Yeah, they are a little bit
compared to like a homemade cookie. I shouldn't be
So,
comparing it to a
yeah,
homemade
we're not
cookie.
comparing them to... Hey, but that shows how good they are. We are comparing them to homemade
That's true.
cookies.
Yep. Do you have a favorite?
Man, that's hard because I've got to go with these for texture, got to go with that for taste. So,
Yeah.
which is more important? Probably taste, but these just have such a good texture.
Okay, so if you had to eat, if you only got to choose one of these right now to eat, which one would you rather have?
I would probably choose these.
This one?
Yeah. You agree?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Going into this, I kind of thought the Fudge Stripes would win, but Pepperidge Farms moving to the final.
All right. All right, last matchup of the semifinal. We've got the Dad. Make sure you have an open mind about these Mother's cookies, and the Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do kind of have a closed-off mind to these because...
Well, I don't think you should because they're good.
I just think it's hilarious that you like them so much.
They're really good.
I don't know. All right, let's try it. I'm having an open mind.
That texture is great. Only thing I don't like about these things is the sprinkles, and I can definitely get past that.
I'm trying to concentrate here. The flavor is actually okay.
And
it's
the
not
texture,
great. The texture is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I do enjoy eating
It's
them.
such a cool experience because it's that your teeth go through the soft layer of frosting, but it's not too soft. It's almost kind of like a chewy-ish texture, and then they get to the crunch. And
What am I tasting? It's a pretty
tasting-
interesting flavor.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, these things are good.
It's not possible. All right, let's try the Nutter Butter. I think these are really cool. They kind of look like peanuts. They're a pretty decent size. And if you like peanut butter, you know, there's not too many good peanut butter cookies, but these are one of them. They are on the dry side.
Yeah, better than I expected, again, in terms of flavor. But
The flavor's
the
good.
The texture, I don't like it that much.
I actually kind of like the texture, but they are a little too dry. I almost just kind of
it's kind of like getting
choked
stuck.
on it because it,
Me
it
too.
got stuck in my throat. But I do like them. I think they're good.
Me too, but I think you already know which one.
They're a little too just peanut butter.
Well,
Like it's all just peanut butter.
yeah, I think that's kind of what they're supposed to be.
Well, they are. They're for peanut butter lovers, and I like peanut butter, but I guess I don't like it enough to just want to
Just have a
take
peanut
a
butter.
spoon of peanut butter.
Yeah, and
that's
the fact,
kind of crunchy.
and it's dry peanut butter.
And it's
too.
dry peanut butter.
So,
Okay,
you know what? If you're a peanut butter lover, go with these. But I
I'm
think
gonna
we're both agreeing.
I'm gonna give you the Mother's cookie. On
The
this one.
animal cracker, or whatever these are called, animal cookies.
Animal shake. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, they're moving to the final.
The children's cookie.
We are here in the final, and we've got the two best cookies, but there can only be one winner. So, Pepperidge Farms versus the amazing Mother's Animal Cookies. Here we
Circus
go.
animal cookies.
Yeah.
All right, and this time we actually brought out the white ones.
Yep.
Because
They're not as fun looking.
They're
but
not, but maybe they taste
Maybe they
different,
taste
and
different.
we've got to be fair here. So, all right.
Okay, these
Now,
are both really good.
I don't even see how we're comparing this to this.
No, this is the
but-
first time there's not a clear winner. Before these were clear winners, but now they've got a good
I don't
competition.
know. Let's find out.
All right.
I mean, I keep eating them and I keep liking them, so I don't know what else there is to say. Nice, soft.
Texture keeps amazing me. But how about the animal cookies?
All right. We're going to go for a white one this time. Do you taste the difference between white and pink?
I'm going to taste the pink one to see.
They taste pretty much the same.
Yeah, I think they're the same.
I mean, they're pretty good. Nice thing about them, they're pretty small. So you're not getting 1,000,000 calories every time you eat one. So you can like eat a few of these and still be less than eating that one.
Probably, yeah.
But as far as flavor and all that good stuff.
Well, I've got to say the flavor of these are better.
Yeah.
And what was winning me over with the animal cookies was the texture. But these have an amazing texture too. They're so soft and moist.
These definitely have the best texture out of any of the cookies that we tried today. They are the most expensive. They're like the premium cookie. So you gotta expect that. And I actually don't know if I paid the least for these, but I probably did. Per ounce or whatever. These are probably the cheapest cookies. So the fact that they even made it to the final round is kind of crazy.
Well, I've got to say, these are better, sadly. I really wanted these to win, but yeah, the Pepperidge Farm chocolate chip cookies are better. But hey, if you haven't had these since you were like 6 years old or something, maybe go out and try them again, even if you're an adult, because
you might like them.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, you gotta keep an open mind though.
We hope you guys enjoyed this taste test, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We're on the road to hit 1,000 subscribers, so it'd be very much appreciated. We'll see you next Friday.
See ya.